Okay, this is going to be a reading for Danielle Rose Russell. If you hear anything in the background, my dog is making noises. You might hear like snoring or something during the reading. So, I do have a few questions. I think the first one I want to see is like, how does she feel about Legacies now and how she feels working on it? I did read on how she felt on Legacies like months and months ago, and I didn't see very good things, but you know, feelings change, thoughts change. So like, what does she think about Legacies right now? What does she think about Legacies now? What does she think about working on that show now? Does Danielle Rose Russell think about Legacies? I feel like the lighting's a bit weird in here at the moment. Sorry if it looks strange. Okay. Okay. She has good memories of the show. I think it was more fun and enjoyable for her in like the very early stages of the show, so like season 1, I guess that would be. Okay. She does kind of have, she does kind of like look elsewhere, or at least she is at the moment, for like new things to do, new projects. She likes being the main character on Legacies though. She likes having that role, and she's like proud of the fact that she has like the lead role in a television show. Okay. I feel like, I don't know who this is on the set or if it's just like a few people or something, but I'm getting this thing in my head just from this card of like, you can see it here. It's just, there's this sense of, I don't know if the set's a bit gossipy or a bit cliquey. It feels like people kind of talk about each other behind other people's backs a little bit. I don't know if this is the cast or the crew, because it could definitely be the crew who do that. Okay. So the thing is, she does love working with some of the people that she works with on Legacies. There are some people that she's really close to and that she really likes working with. But I just get, just like the full reversed is, it just feels like things aren't serious enough in the show for her. Like she would prefer things to be like, she would prefer more serious work. Like I get this feeling that she, like, as she gets older, she wants to take on more serious, kind of dramatic, mature roles. Like she doesn't really want to be doing like kid stuff. Anything else? Yeah, it's like she wants to do, like, she wants to be more grown up and more mature in her work. Will she leave the show? I feel like that's what she wants to do, but she does have, the thing is, she does have connections on the show. She does love some of the people that she sees on the show and the people that she works with on the show. And it would be quite upsetting to leave them. So, I mean, I don't know if she's kind of conflicted, because it's like I think she wants to move on, but she doesn't want to leave behind like certain people. It's almost like she's so comfortable in that environment now and with the people there. It's like she doesn't want to leave that space. Yeah, so I mean, will she leave the show early? In the reading I've done off screen like months ago, it said that she wanted to. I get the sense she does still want to, but it's upsetting because there's people that she doesn't want to leave. Okay. I think someone asked me, how does she feel about Jenny Boyd, who plays Lizzie on Legacies? So let's see, how does Danielle Russell, how does she feel about Jenny Boyd? She thinks they work together very well. She likes working with her. Yeah, she likes her. She likes especially working with her. I do think maybe Jenny Boyd can be a bit more private at times. Let's see if there's anything else that's going to come up. Yeah, she likes her. She likes her. She thinks they work well together. I get this sense that they like can kind of like goof around with each other at times and have fun. Yeah, I get the sense they have quite like they don't have to be too serious all the time with each other. Yeah, I don't see, I mean, it's a friendship, like, you know. Oh, someone asked me as well, like, what does she think about the Nate Buzolic, however you pronounce his last name, his whole situation. What does she think about him? What does she think about Nate Buzz? What does she think about him? Oh, I bumped the tripod, I'm sorry. Okay. A lot of colours just popped out. Okay, she thinks he's, I almost get the sense that when they work together, she kind of like, I feel like she's quite intuitive. I feel like when they actually work together on the originals, I think that was before like his whole controversy happened, I feel like she was kind of getting like vibes from him, that he had those kinds of opinions. She thinks he's closed-minded. She thinks he doesn't really, how do I say this? She thinks he doesn't really look outside of his own bubble, if that makes sense. Like, he's so focused on this and that. He doesn't really think about how other people, like, he couldn't put himself in, like, the mind of a woman who maybe was considering abortion. Like, he couldn't imagine that and, like, change his opinion based on, oh my God, like, how would it feel to be somebody who's in a bad situation and maybe who's pro-choice. Like, he can't like put himself in those shoes and like adjust his opinion. She just thinks it's very like he can't see outside of his own life. I mean, she wishes he'd be quiet as well. I've had this with, I feel like a few people I've read on where I've asked this question. They're just kind of like, be quiet, please. Like, stop talking about this stuff. Yeah, it's just kind of like he doesn't really, I just keep getting this feeling of like, he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get a lot of things. I think he just doesn't, at least in her opinion, he doesn't really see outside of like himself. He can't, like, if he was in an argument, he couldn't look at the other person's side of things and consider, maybe they're right. Like, he doesn't do that. So yeah, let's see. Oh, someone asked about what's his name? That's my dog, I'm so sorry. Someone asked about how she feels about, I can't remember his name, but it's the guy who plays Landon. His first name's Arya. I can't remember his last name. If you watch Legacies, you know who I'm talking about. The guy who plays Landon, who plays her love interest. How does she feel about him? What does she think about him? He's one of the people, like I was saying about how there's certain people she doesn't want to like leave on Legacies. She doesn't want to stop working with them. I think he's one of the people, because this card came up again for him. So I think he's one of the people that she does really like and doesn't want to stop working with. She thinks he's quite responsible, sometimes to a fault. I don't really know anything about him, to be honest. So I don't know if it's like, if it's out there. I feel like there's some drama for him at his living situation. I don't know if he lives with roommates or family or something, but I get like weird vibes from that situation. She does think they work well together though, and she likes working with him and him being like her main romantic partner. I think they don't have any issues in that regard. I think he's quite sensitive as well. they do talk. I feel like they have a good relationship. They do talk about like some more difficult things, like mental health stuff, things like that. And I feel like he, or at least from her perspective, he can rationalize things quite well at times. Like emotional issues or upset, you know, like upsetting situations, he can kind of like rationalize these things. So she likes talking to him about stuff like that because he's like the person who's gonna give you good advice and kind of make sense of the situation. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in like his living situation, but she does like him a lot. She likes working with him. Oh yeah, someone asked me, how does she feel about like all the hate he gets? How does she feel about all the hate he gets? How does she feel about that? Okay, quite a few cards just came out there. All these cards. Okay, so I feel like she tells him just focus on the work. She wishes people would just focus on the work and not get so like emotionally invested, like just focus on the work. I feel like she can be defensive as well when she sees people like attacking him. She's like, I don't necessarily think she'll respond because she's not going to be on like social media, you know, going off at people, going off at fans of the show. Like, she's not going to do that. But I feel like in person, when she's with him or if they talk about it or whatever, she'll start going off. You know, she doesn't like it. She wishes it would stop. She wishes it would change. She's just like, just focus on the show, the work. Like, why do people have to get so emotional about this situation? And she thinks he's a good actor. She thinks he's a good actor and that he doesn't. It's like, why are people going off at him and treating him like this? I can feel like how annoyed she gets. I'm like feeling it now. It's weird. She doesn't like it at all. Oh, when would she be coming back to social media? Is she thinking of coming back to social media? Is she thinking of coming back to social media? Would she come back to social media? Is she thinking of coming back to social media? She's enjoying her break, to be honest. I think she's enjoying not being on social media as much. Yeah, I don't get the vibe she'll be back to social media anytime soon. I feel like she's just enjoying not being on there. Yeah, she doesn't really. I think she, as well, when she is on social media, when she sees the kind of hate comments and the people like talking behind her back, because if you see this card, like, it's like she sees it all. She doesn't talk about it, but she sees people like doing stuff and saying stuff behind her back. I feel like when she sees that and like reads hate comments and stuff, I feel like she really does kind of absorb that energy and take it on too much, which is why she left. I mean, yeah, she's not really, she's not really interested too much in it. I feel like if she comes back soon, it's almost like she'll do like a private account, or like she'll post on like her Instagram close friends. Like it won't be like public. She might even be posting on her Instagram close friends already. She might already be doing that now. Because I get the vibe she's okay with social media when it's just her, like her friends, her family, her close people. She's fine with social media then, but it's like when she has to be public and she sees all the comments and the you know, nastiness on social media is when it makes her unhappy. She's like, she just wants to kind of, if she could just have a social media account just with her like friends and her family and the people that she's close to, she would just like that. So that's why it makes me think, I don't know if she's got like a private account, like a secret account, or she posts on like a close friends or something like that, because that's the thing of that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. It's like she doesn't really want to do public social media, at least right now. I don't think she'll be in any rush to go back. I think she's probably doing like private social media at the moment, just with her friends. And that's kind of, she's enjoying that a bit more, but I don't get the vibe that she loves social media to begin with. So show me Danielle Rose Russell. Show me Danielle Rose Russell right now. Ooh, has she got a new role coming up? Has she got some new work? Yeah, I'm guessing this, she's got like, either she has it now and she's not allowed to talk about it, or it's just coming up. A good financial opportunity. She's trying to like emotionally disconnect from some difficult memories that she has. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like quite bad memories, really difficult ones that I feel like she's trying to get over and trying to deal with at the moment. I don't know if this is from childhood or from like early teen years, but there's this feeling that there's like some difficult memories that she's dealing with. But she's trying to handle them. She's trying to get over whatever that situation was. I'm not going to look too closely at that because it feels like I shouldn't. What's coming up for Danielle Rose Russell? She wants some changes in Hope's character on the show. She wants some changes, and I think she's committed to trying to make these changes happen for her character. She's like, some things have got to change. This is not it. she's hold on. I don't know if she's like, I don't know anything about like her dating situation, or if there's like an ex that she's struggling to get over. There might be, or if she's in a relationship, there might be some difficulties coming up. There's just like stuff when it comes to love that she needs to let go of, like some things that she holds on to there. And once again, it's just like this thing of balance. I think she's just got a lot of focus on like balancing her life, balancing her attitude, like her work and play situation. I don't know why she's so focused on balance right now. And also keeping herself humble. I don't know if she has people around her that, like parents or something, that are quite invested in that as well, but it's like being realistic, being humble, you know, not getting arrogant. Yeah, she's kind of working on that sort of stuff, like kind of mental stuff, getting over difficult situations, figuring out her balance in life, and trying to keep herself humble. So this is what I see for Danielle Rose Russell. Thank you for watching, and yeah, that's it.